Well, allegedly, Future has not just been going at it with Gorgeous Doll. Word on the street is that Unc is still on Ciara and Russell Wilson's back. Again, doesn't he have enough to deal with at the moment, like a whole other baby on the way? Allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna get to that Ciara mess shortly.
Salute, Goodbreads. Welcome to the Mr.Goodbread Celebrity Gossip Reaction Channel, where we learn how not to be a dummy from some well-paid dummies. We watch and study these stars, entertainers, and athletes, so we know how the broke people in our community is going to behave. And today, for those of y'all that know Mr. Goodbread, y'all know this is my favorite couple. Russell and Ciara is my favorite couple, and a couple of y'all owe me some money, because a couple of y'all haters been predicted that she'd been and did some old 304 stuff, and you know, because y'all haven't worked on yourself and y'all have never attracted a woman, so y'all be predicting and wishing bad on this couple. But where's my money at? Because we in 2025 and he ain't playing, he ain't a star, and he's still good in the hood. He's still good in the hood. But Future on the other end, Future still going through the same thing, guys. Same thing, because he ain't put no working on himself. When you don't put no working on yourself, you're going to repeat the same things.
Now, I know you all tea lovers have been binge watching Gorgeous Doll story time about Uncle Pluto. And I must admit that the tea has been tea.
Bro, don't worry.
Don't text my phone. Don't text. Excuse me?
Bro, I don't know you, bro.
Stop fucking. Listen, at the end of the day, I promise you, on my life, on everything in my life. All you had to do was shut the up. All you had to do, you keep on with me over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna I promise you, because I'm gonna teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you, bitch. You don't know me, but you just eat my ass from the back.
Well, allegedly, Future has not just been going at it with Gorgeous Doll. Word on the street is that Unc is still on Ciara and Russell Wilson's back. Again, doesn't he have enough to deal with at the moment, like a whole other baby on the way? Allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna get to that Ciara mess shortly. But first, let's catch up with what's been going on with Gorgeous Doll, because there have been a lot of developments.
We're back on Twitter? Are we back subtweeting? We haven't learned. I will never learn. But you, sir, you're just old and stubborn. Then you said album's gonna be fire. Yeah, we know. Thanks to me. Duh. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm not gonna say that I revived anything, because, like I said, I'll give you the credit. You're a great rapper. But let's not pretend that I'm not the muse. Let's not do that.
So a few days ago, Gorgeous Doll took to social media claiming that she was in a 5-year relationship with Future. She said that Future first met her at a strip club, and as their relationship progressed for a while, she realized that he was everybody's man. Baby, you realize he was everybody's man? Like, do we know the same Future as you, baby girl? Because we all know he's been everybody's man for the longest time. Anyway, Gorgeous Doll said that Future allegedly sent her a gag order and texts that were an admission of guilt for everything he put her through. Then she added that she never signed an NDA, told him to leave her alone, and threatened to take legal action against him.
Now he's threatening to have my page deleted. So if you know, go follow my other page. But it's like, at the end of the day, babe, I will take this off TikTok and we will go to Instagram with it. Okay? I will go to Twitter with it. I will go to ever social. Listen, babe. Who are you playing with?
In regard to the alleged non-existent NDA and a potential lawsuit, Gorgeous Doll also added, "So you're going to lose. You may win a couple of fights, but I will win the war. Think I won't go after you for me being an influence for the songs you made over the past few years? You think I won't come for that catalog?" She also claimed that Future invited her to a Christmas party only for her to spot him with rapper and model Des Dior, whom he dated between 2020 and 2021. Something else she said is that Future gifted her an Audemars Piguet watch, only to later diss her in a song after learning she had been involved with someone else.
The most abundant natural resource in America is a simp. Leave it to these simps. Y'all gotta stop making these irrelevant females that just look good. Y'all gotta stop making them relevant, yo. Y'all continue to make these women who do nothing and have nothing relevant, boy.
In addition, Gorgeous Doll also claimed that Future threatened to have her TikTok account deleted to prevent her from sharing her alleged history. Then she further alleged that she once walked in on Future being intimate with multiple women in a hotel room. The next thing we know, Gorgeous Doll was on the phone trying to file a report against Future, who she said has been harassing her for the last couple of days.
Miami Police, how can I help you?
Yes, I need an officer to pull up to submit a report against her, please.
What's the address? Okay, so, and what's going on, ma'am?
So, pretty much, I have an ex who is harassing me, and he literally is harassing on social media. My lawyer told me to call the police to document it, just because we're going to be in a lawsuit as well from all the situation.
So when did this happen?
It's been happening the past 3 days.
Honey, it's been a crazy couple of days with these two, and Future actually responded to the allegations. In a series of now deleted tweets, Future first referred to their online drama as Delulu and messy. Then he said, I don't know where this fake ex energy coming from. I live a private life. Anything else, clickbait. He also teased his next album, saying it will be fire. And you know what? Gorgeous Doll also responded by saying that the album will be fire because of her, because she was the muse. I mean, clearly this is not going to end soon. And personally, I just lost it when Gorgeous Doll said that Future may have another baby on the way. Like, what do you mean he has another baby on the way? Anywho, we have an even bigger issue, guys. Allegedly, Future is still not done messing with Ciara, and he is back doing that thing he does every once in a while. Reportedly, Ciara is just done with him being messy, and she just wants him to leave her and her husband Russell alone. I mean, if this is true, Future is just doing the most, and it must be exhausting for Ciara, for real. And when I say that he comes for her and her husband every once in a while, this is what I mean. Y'all remember when Future was asked about Russell and Ciara's decision to abstain until marriage, and he mockingly told HuffPost Live, God told me something else. He ain't tell me to wait, I guarantee you that. After we did it, we prayed. He also made a couple of more comments here and there, and it actually got so bad that back in 2016, Ciara filed a lawsuit against Future for allegedly shaming her mothering skills and attacking her relationship with Russell to get clout for his music. She even called out Future for a radio interview where he discussed a photo of Russell pushing baby Future in his stroller.
So of course I wouldn't want somebody to push my son. Like, that's the number one rule. Like,
I agree.
If I was a kid and my mama had a dude pushing me, I would have jumped out the stroller and slapped the
I agree. I felt the
you
same
never
way.
do that in our community.
No.
You don't even bring a man around your son. You don't even know this dude for a few months and you bring him around your kid. Who does that? Nobody does that.
As a man, he shouldn't do that. He should be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But, you know, he probably didn't know that she set him up. You got nannies, you got assistants around you. Anybody could have pushed a stroller. You let them people catch that photo because you know what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not for the publicity stuff.
Now, I can't sit up here and say I disagree with him when it comes to that. But that's a little bit of the truth. You sprinkle a little bit of the truth. What about the rest? What about the bigger picture? Because she ain't holding your son hostage. Why you don't go get your son? Why you don't go get your son? Why you don't have your son, sir? Why is it so easy for him to be able to do that weird stuff? Tell that part.
In her lawsuit, Ciara also mentioned a couple of other interviews where Future disrespected her and Russell before pointing out a Twitter rant where Future said Ciara had control problems and had to go through lawyers to see his son. Well, according to Ciara, she went out of her way to make sure Future saw their son and said that they had at least 19 visitations, some spanning several days from December 2014 to the time she had filed the lawsuit in 2016. She also mentioned various threats Future made to Russell, and one of them was the football emojis with firearms pointing in their direction, which Future had posted a while back. She also mentioned Future's song Juice, in which he says, trying to F my baby mama, dog, what's up with you? You gonna make me get that heat, I'm pulling up on you. Well, the lawsuit didn't quite make Future change, because in 2019, he went on Apple Music's Beats One and criticized Russell for doing exactly what Ciara tells him to do and not being a real man. Again, in July 2023, when Quavo released the song Turn Your Click Up featuring Future, he also made it very clear that he still has a bone to pick with his son's stepfather. Like, he literally rapped, "Go yard bag, tote the cutter. I got it out the field, F Russell." The thing is, Future keeps saying that he started having a problem when Ciara and Russell allegedly started keeping baby Future from him. And he also started having a problem with Russell supposedly advertising how he is a great stepdad. And yes, Russell has spoken about how much he loves being Little Future's stepdad a lot. For instance, when Little Future was about 2, Russell told Maria Shriver on her Architects for Change web series that he is a proud stepfather to baby Future.
I've really found that out over the past year or so because, you know, when I see this kid, he's only 2 years old, the most special kid. You know, he's so sweet, so loving, always has a smile on his face, always joking around, always running around the house, you know. And the important part about loving somebody and loving, especially as a man, being a stepfather in a situation where it's a little bit different, you know, for sure. But ultimately, it's about loving the child because the child has the opportunity to do something amazing.
Again, during another sit-down with BuzzFeed in 2019, Russell also shared his advice to parents of blended families and shared what becoming a step-parent has taught him about love, saying, and I think ultimately, you know, the thing that I've learned the most, and I think this is real, the thing that I've learned the most is that being a stepdad and then also having our little daughter as well, being a stepdad, you really find out what love's like. It's interesting. It's easy to love somebody that's blood and everything else, but when you can love somebody just like it's your own child and everything else, that's what real love is like. Last year, Russell also talked about Lil Future a lot, and based on reports, Future actually almost lost it when Russell did an interview talking about how he loved being a bonus dad to his son.
Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, you know, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night, and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility. And realizing that, I pray to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night.
In the same interview, he also opened up about meeting Ciara, falling deeply in love with her, and the things Ciara had that he was looking for in a woman. For him, those non-negotiables included his partner being a woman of faith, a faithful person both to her partner and herself, someone with their own individual identity, a capacity for loving deeply and unconditionally, the way his mom loved his dad on his deathbed, and finally, a woman whose presence impacted those around her in a variety of ways. Apparently, after Russell did the interview and gushed about being an amazing stepdad to Future's son, Future was livid, and according to close sources, he wanted Russell to keep his son's name out of his mouth because he still felt like Russell was using his son as an accessory and Ciara was allowing.
Now, I've been said that a while ago, though. I've been said, I think Russell doing this to poke fun at Future because Future won't close his mouth. I hope Russell doing that to poke fun at Future, because if he really believed the stuff that he was saying, then that's disturbing. I love him to death. You see, I could like a couple, I could like a person and still check them when they wrong. That's what makes me different from a lot of the people.
Regardless, in the last couple of months, Russell has still been showing so much love to Lil Future, like how he posted photos of him on his last birthday and captioned it, "Happy B-Day, Future, the Big 10. We are so proud of you and so grateful for you. You are our biggest blessing, an amazing son, the best big brother, an absolute baller, so kind and loving. Keep shining, keep loving. It is our greatest joy watching you grow into the young man God created you to be. I can't believe it's been 10 years. God is good. We love you forever." In fact, if you look through Russell's IG, you will notice that he posts quite a lot of photos of Lil Future, including very, very recently. And this is apparently what has got Future tripping amidst his drama with Gorgeous Doll. But you know what? Ciara and Russell are not about to give Future any energy. They are also out here living their best lives and making sure that Future's antics don't get to them. They were even flirting on social media and joking about a 5th baby after Ciara posted a video of herself on Instagram in a blue feathered costume dancing at Trinidad and Tobago's carnival celebration. Russell joked about making another baby, writing, "This is my mating call, I see. Keep sipping on that at Tentenerum. Cinco going to be on the way." But I'm sure they are done with Future inserting himself in their lives every once in a while. But I also don't see him stopping. But you let me know what you think. Could it be that Future wants Ciara back? Because he clearly doesn't give his other baby mamas the same energy. Also, what are your thoughts on the drama that has been going on with Gorgeous Doll?
Now, get your mind off the narrative that they done created and they done brainwashed y'all with. Remember, I told y'all, we watch and study and follow these stars. We don't want to pretend to be these stars. So no, I do not condone any of you who don't have children to go out there and try to be Russell Wilson and be a stepdaddy. That's not what I'm condoning. You know what I mean? At all. I know how y'all think. Just so stupid. Oh, he like Russell and Ciara, so he like... No. All right? Let's take it to the comment sections. Ask your questions. If you got a question, ask. And I'll break it down even better. I'll break it down more for you.